Nearly 5 months into the Israel-Hamas war, Israel-Lebanon tensions are heating up like never before. Lebanese officials confirm that the Israeli forces have targeted eastern Lebanon. The strikes on the eastern region were reported for the first time since the war on Gaza began in October last year. At least 2 people were killed after IDF warplanes struck Lebanon's Bekaa Valley. The attacks targeted a convoy of trucks, with the Israeli military claiming it struck, and I'm quoting here, Hezbollah terror targets deep inside Lebanon, unquote. The airstrikes, it comes hours after Hezbollah said that its fighters shot down an Israeli drone over its stronghold in a province in southern Lebanon. Then later on Monday, Hezbollah said that it fired a volley of rockets at an Israeli military base in retaliation. Hezbollah confirmed that at least 60 rockets were fired at the Israeli base. After Israel widened its strikes, Hezbollah politician threatened Israel, and I'm quoting here, aggression on Baalbek or any other areas will not remain without response.
The enemy thinks that it can regain its standings by expanding its attacks, like in targeting Baalbek and some other areas, because it believes it is compensating for what happened to it this morning at the hands of the resistance heroes who brought down the pride of its drones with their missiles. The resistance will find an appropriate response to this expansion, and this is its pledge, commitment and promise.
One of the Lebanese security sources confirmed that Israeli strikes hit a building used by Hezbollah in a Baalbek suburb and a warehouse near the area again belonging to the group. Well, pictures from the area showed plumes of smoke rising from the vicinity with burnt-out vehicles, as well as a huge pile of rubble from what it seemed to be a building there.
يلا بس لحتى اطلع من هون وراح ابعث لك منطقة سكنية فيها نازحين سوريا.
At 11 or a little after 11:20 a.m., we heard the loud sound of warplanes flying at low altitude, and after that we heard the strikes that happened. Naturally, as people who live in the village, we went to see the damage. Then 10 minutes later, the second strike happened.
Now, it's not the first case of Israel-Hezbollah clashes. However, the violence has uprooted tens of thousands of people on both the sides of the border. Since the onset of the war, the cross-border hostilities have killed at least 281 people on the Lebanese side, most of them Hezbollah militants, but also includes 44 civilians. And on the Israeli side, at least 10 soldiers and 6 civilians have been killed since October. On Sunday, the Israeli defense minister said that there would be no let-up in Israeli action against Hezbollah, even if a ceasefire was secured in Gaza. Hezbollah, on the other hand, said it will stop launching attacks on Israel if the Israeli military stops its Gaza offensive. In January, a strike widely attributed to Israel killed Hamas's deputy leader, Saleh al-Aruri, and 6 militants in Hezbollah's South Beirut stronghold. Aruri's death was the most high-profile Hamas figure to be killed during the war.